Okay, so today's project is to pull the big block out of the car, get the small block in. Now we got a whole bunch of mocking up to do. So what I want to do is try to make it as easy as possible to pull the big block out, to put the small block in. So we got a lot of work cut out for us. This is one of them, so they're both exactly the same. So we just need to get this fitted in the car, and that kicks the door open for a bunch more work.
So one's already fitted, and we're taking one out, putting a new one in, and doing it all over again.
That's it. That's all it is.
Perfect.
Well, pulled the big block out. That was pretty sketchy. This car's never been real fun to put motors in and out because how far back the motor sits or how far the windshield's over the motor. So we use this sweet piece, which is probably being a scrap here, real quick. That's the first time I've ever used this. What's it for? Lawnmower engines? It's like we're in a hole that's not even supposed to be there.
Yeah, I drilled that.
You drilled it.
Thanks.
Sweet.
Hey, but does it not work?
Got me on that.
It's not working.
I mean, we could have muscled that thing out of there, which I know you wouldn't have.
Well, I feel like we did.
We've done that before.
We've done that.
We've done that before on the Pro Mod.
They're French.
In the trailer. That was trailer.
So,
All right. Well, are we going to find out what these things weigh? I want to see what the difference is.
well, so show everybody. Nobody's even seen them yet. So we bought these fine pieces. Billet, 496 cubic inch small block Chevy. Two of them. Bought
Two.
Not one, two. So, they are identical. Jeffrey's always bitching that he wants the motors identical. Well, guess what? We got two the exact same. Look at that.
Finally, after 10 years,
Yeah.
I won't have to swing the tune all around when we change motors.
So, my thought on this deal is put one in the 57. That way in the spring when we're waiting for the GTO to get back, we can test the shit out of it. And if it's fast in that car, guess what? Everybody keeps asking, what are you going to do with the 57? Is that the new NPK car? I don't know. I really don't know. But the only thing I know about that car for sure, it's going to be yellow. Everybody keeps asking that question too. So
That's kind of a given.
well, to the people that are asking, yellow, hello.
Right now, well, yeah, you only got one yellow car. You usually have two, so.
Well, that one's still yellow. It just
Wow.
is wrapped in black.
That's a couple different
Oh.
shades of yellow.
Well, yeah. So we could go ahead and tell everybody that right now that's going to ask that question when they see it in videos. Yes, it is still yellow under the black wrap. Right there, Mad Max, just sitting there chilling out.
Maybe we'll give y'all a 2-hour-long video of just peeling the wrap off, I think, because that's about 8 years old at this point.
I say we call it.
I'll be absent that day.
Yeah, I won't be here either. I'll be in Portland.
Oh yeah, you guys will. All right, so this is going in the 57 right now because that's going to be actually the motor that is going to get fired up in it. So we're going to go ahead and figure out which one's lighter, big block or small block. What's your guess? Well, let me get the sweet.
I'm gonna say 400 pounds. 450.
400 there?
450.
What about this one? I don't even know.
Yeah.
Let me find the sweet jack handle for this front piece.
It's over here.
Where is it?
The one on
Right there on the table.
How about that one?
All right, Ben, what's your guess?
Man, I don't know. I don't even know if we've ever weighed a motor.
450, and I'm gonna say 500.
So you're gonna say the small block's heavier than the big block?
Yeah, because the build.
Okay, but-
in the intake.
Well, we're gonna set the intake on,
Yeah.
and we gotta take the crane deals off.
Yeah.
So, I'm gonna say the small block's heavier. Ben?
I want to say the same.
Wait, we put any money on this?
Well, if we're all guessing that they're, we wanna get close to the number?
We're gonna get weights because I know you haven't cheated on this one.
400 pounds.
Okay, I'm guessing close to 450.
395.
I'm
395.
putting 20 on it.
All right, I got 425 and
Oh,
490.
let's write this shit down, because I see him, he's already.
Yeah, he's cheating already.
He's a cheating son
You,
of a
you
bitch.
must take after.
I'll tell you what. If I win, you buy lunch.
Alright. Oh, yeah. Alright. So, small block, big block. I'm gonna say, oh, that's your guess, 450. Okay, so I'm gonna go 450, 350.
I'm gonna say 395 on the big block and 465.
All right, and this is for 20 bucks.
20 bucks.
20 bucks.
Or whoever loses buys lunch.
I'm gonna buy lunch in.
We know.
No cheating yet.
Oh, don't do what you did.
On the last one.
You gotta get a leg up. Well, I know you haven't weighed these, so.
I don't think we've ever weighed our motors.
No.
All right. Don't forget the valve covers.
Yeah, grab the valve cover, Skippery. Yeah, small block is lighter.
Which one's which?
This is right front. Hey. Hey. Buy a considerable amount too, because there is no valve train or lifters in this motor.
So I won. Did you realize that? I was the
How?
closest.
Closest to what? Small block 500. Small block
was that?
469.
Oh, okay. No, you were closer on that one.
Oh yeah.
I won on the big block though.
What was the big block?
489.
Actually, it's more. Yeah.
So I was closest. I was closest on the small block.
No, you weren't.
Can you just say? What'd you say the small block was?
469.
Okay, that says 465.
465, yeah.
I think you wrote it down wrong.
Listen, it says 469.
So the small block is lighter.
Wow.
Wow. And this is complete. This is complete. Valve train and all. This doesn't have lifters. It doesn't have push rods or rocker motors. So this is considerably heavier. Maybe that fuel pump weighs as much as push rods, but all right. Well, let's put small block in. I'm pretty excited. I can't wait to see it in there. Do it all block install. Let's take them tubes off. All right, back it out. Go up then. Yep. It's good.
So I'm gonna have to cut one of those.
Yeah, well,
So this is actually best case scenario because obviously we can't use this throttle body.
why? Yes, we can.
Okay.
Oh, you're thinking to do like we did on this one.
That way it don't piss the throttle cable off.
Hey,
we can just use this in the GTO.
It's true.
Because we have the room in the GTO. I know we do.
Okay. Do you want to grab a normal? Yeah, I'm good with that. I'm excited to see this thing in. So excited. Take two.
Slow down.
What do we? Okay, hold on.
Yeah, all the way through in there.
Need a 3/8 12 point or 7/16 12 point. We have it.
On the table.
Gun would be great.
Remember that time we were talking about putting them in with a gun?
Wasn't me.
That's a little about.
Alright, well, so theoretically we need to cut the motor plate now.
Yeah.
While it's supported. Which I don't think it'll be bad. We can take the big block one, replicate it, just like angle wise, because it'll be the same width.
Well, here's the problem. Hold on.
Ooh. Looks like new motor plate.
Well, it's definitely new. Give me a little squirt of WD there, Ben.
Monday morning.
Yes, Monday morning, so we scaled both motors. I know there's confusion, people are not understanding what we're doing. Okay, big block, I've got a few of them. One's in the GTO, got a spare. Just had this one in the 57. But over the winter, we had acquired 2 billet VED small blocks. No, they're not Murder Nova's old ones. They are totally brand new. I bought them off Woody. So what we're gonna do, I had this one in there, mocked up, ready to go, built the headers, everything. Pulled it out. Now I put the small block in. Going to make the headers. Stainless Works coming over later today. They want to video it as well. Us building the headers for it. So the small block's now in it. We scaled them. There is a 50-pound difference. I thought these would be lighter than the small blocks because the small blocks are all billet. The only thing billet on this is part of this new intake. So These are cast, water heads, water block, they're hollow. But surprisingly, there's a 50-pound difference. So we're on the right track with the small block, so it's gonna be pretty cool. So the next step over here was I worked all weekend, so I got the motor plate done. Did some pretty trick stuff. Ben, I don't know if you can I integrated the crank trigger part of the motor plate. I come up with that myself. I just couldn't make it work. So we did that. So everything's gonna mount the exact same from the small block to the big block, because if these work, we're gonna keep it in it. If it don't, we're putting the big block back in. That's why we're doing the 2 different motor combinations. And when the GTO gets back from Australia, we're gonna put one of these in the GTO. We're gonna go test with it. You know what? We gotta stay one step ahead, or try to, you know, because the competition is insane at the NPK level. So, motor plate's done, everything's getting mocked up. And what's really cool is I was able to make a new flange for this intake to make the intake tubes from the big block work. So the only thing you'll have to change when you pull the big block out and put a small block in, or vice versa, is a set of headers, which will clamp right down there, and away we go. So Jeffrey's working on a battery box. XS just sent us some new batteries, which are really cool. I'd never even seen this style battery before. Jeffrey's working on that mount now, so it's looking good scheduling wise, but we only got, what do we got left, Ben?
10 days.
10 days.
Like Jeffrey said, 10 days. So we got a lot of work to do. We still have the big truck outside. We got the steel for the bedsides on it. So what else, Ben? We will address the issue of the music being too loud when it's switching. We turned the furnace off, so I'm freezing because some of you bitched. You couldn't really hear the audio. Hey, we're new to this. Like, you know, bear with us. We'll get it right. Just keep commenting. If there's something you don't like, let us know. If there's something you want to see, let us know. You know, pretty soon we're going to drag out the Monza and we're going to drag out the golf cart. I want to race those two, so I think that's going to be pretty cool. And if there's something you guys want to see us do for a joke or maybe something crazy, we're always up for something. So that should do it. So Ben's probably going to time lapse me doing the throttle bodies, so because that's kind of boring work. But if you want to swing back around there, Ben, and show them what I already got started, I got to finish the other side. So it's going to be cool.
Getting there.
Yeah.
So Excess Power sent us their latest and greatest lithium, I can't even pronounce that, but
Titan 8.
yeah, I don't know, but it's super light. I haven't finished putting it all together yet, as you can tell. I've been working on a mount for it, so I'll show you guys what I got there. So I drew up a paper template just to where I wanted it, where the bars hit, and all that to mount it to the chassis. And I'm gonna do little uprights, hold it in place, weld nuts onto it, so that way it'll bolt down over the center. But so I transferred this into the plasma table, and I was gonna cut it by hand, but I really like trying to cut titanium on this, so we'll see how it does. I've only cut 2 things out of titanium, but it was out of real thin gauge. And this is out of 16th, so we're gonna see how it goes. Ready?
Sure.
Looks like we cut it actually really, really nice. It's actually not that bad. Just gotta break the centers out. Yeah, I cut that really nice. So now I'll clean it up, lay it on the chassis, drill where I need it to go. I'm gonna weld little uprights on it for the battery center. But like I said, this is all so it hits bars in certain places because it's holding a battery. I want it to be strong. So
Sure.
all right, I'll
Cool.
clean her up.
Man, it looks like you got a lot done.
Well, I've been pretty dang busy. So last time you seen it, I was working on throttle bodies. Check this out. Oh yeah. Got them working. Yeah. So we are able to take the big block out, put the small block in, and the only thing you have to do is the headers. So worked out really well. Got the oil primer mounted. Aeromotive and Waterman sent me the new fuel filter, which is crazy. So did a bunch of switching around here, get the lines in the right spot. So Jeffrey is working on the battery box right now. We are getting down the short strokes. So like this thing is getting really close to being ready to plumb. So we'll just blow it apart from there, take it, get it powder coated. The biggest hurdle we got left is floors and the windows. So that's it. Maybe you can go see what Jeffrey's doing.
Oh, go check out and see what he has done.
All right.
How's that battery box coming?
It's kicking my butt. Turned into a really intricate project because we want to keep it light as possible. You know, so I had to cut out underneath the battery. Left this big just in case we got to run wires. We put C-clips or anything else to it. But
So where we stopped before is you were just pulling that piece off the plasma table. So
Okay.
they saw the base of it cut.
yep, so I got it all cleaned up, rounded the edges. I ended up having to cut this little deal I had going on off. Just got done cutting these. This is actually what will hold the battery in place.
Oh, nice.
But now I am doing the surround to hold the battery down. Then these will get welded to the chassis because obviously you can't weld titanium chromoly. Then there'll be a bolt up here down in with a tab off the frame rail to mount as well. Just trying to keep it simple. We can take it off, you know, once the chassis goes to powder coat. None of this stuff's permanent in there except for these 2 tabs, 3 tabs.
User friendly.
Yes, trying to make it as user friendly as possible, but it's turning into quite a task. I'm going on almost a solid day on this. Cleaning it up, titanium's no joke. Honestly, my first time ever doing anything like this out of titanium, so I'm learning, but I'm getting there slowly. I've learned ways to clean it up faster, make it easier. But so again, I don't really want to do this again in the future. But
Perfect.
it'll work.
Can't wait to see it finished.
Me either.
All right, what do you think?
Well, it was a pretty productive day. We did good. The windshield's almost done. We got to go through the car, cut out some excess metal, make sure we can get all the other windows in. But man, I think that's a wrap for the day. I got a headache and I'm just tired.
I can tell.
I've been here
You
all
need
day.
a Snickers.
Nah.
Yeah.
Do I need a Snickers, Ben?
I got no comment on that. I mean, you ate a half a
Snickers
bag
or
of chips.
Oh,
Or
that
rum and
sounds
Coke.
Good. Rum and Coke sounds better. You know.
Make two.
But no, we actually did get a lot done today.
Yes.
Window frame's almost done. Battery box is done, even though they kicked my butt
That-
for half the day because he kept stopping me saying, hey, can you cut this? Hey, can you cut this? Hey,
Yeah,
can you
but
do this?
Look at it. Oh,
Yeah. Throttle linkage is done. We got the oil primer mounted. He got the fuel filter mounted.
Oh, whoa. Did you see that? Cut you out of that deal totally. He said he got that mounted and I got this mounted. Ben.
Well, no, I ain't gonna lie. I was dicking around with the battery box all freaking
Yeah,
day.
Ben did a great job. Well,
I sat in the office a lot of the day.
moral support.
Yeah.
Now you helped me drill a couple holes.
Yeah.
Just made sure I was straight with your dead eye.
But
I
might
asked
as well been involved because I had to be involved every
Well,
time you guys need something cut on the plasma table.
I straight edged across here to get that straight. He measured it. It was an 1/8 inch off. Like he
At least-
measured it and
at
said,
least-
"Yep, we're good."
At least it was done before he drilled the hole.
And I marked it, and I thought, man, I better get my glasses and check out. I wasn't even close. So,
If he didn't put his glasses on, it was straight.
dead eye.
Should we tell them that story?
Ben,
Yeah.
we'll save it for another day.
Okay. That's a pretty good story.
Oh yeah,
He'll never live it down.
no. But yeah. So I think next is floors.
Yeah, I'm gonna do the floors tomorrow.
You and Ben. When I get back home, I leave for Texas in the morning, so I won't be here till Friday. Friday. So they're gonna do the floors while I'm gone. Get the rear tires off. We'll get a welded quarter panels where they piece them together before it goes to powder coat.
Yeah, pull the tubs out.
I need to mount the parachute. I can do that when I get back. The parachute
Yeah.
lever.
Yeah, well, I'll need you in the car.
Yeah. I don't even know where we're gonna put it, but might just put it like we used to.
That bar is pretty close.
Yeah, it is. But what else? I think that's it. The
Yeah.
throttle's done. We already went over that. We're getting down to short strokes.
Yeah.
And I like it. I like it a
Yeah.
lot. And a lot of people don't know that, when you look at the two pictures side by side of the big block and the small block in here, the small block looks bigger.
Yeah.
I mean, it's crazy.
Well, the valve cover's bigger.
Yeah.
The head's bigger.
Billet.
But it is a sweet piece, and it's hopefully gonna make a lot more horsepower.
Well, I don't know if it's going to make more horsepower, but the longevity is what we're after.
Yeah, no valve train
You know,
issues.
everybody said, "Oh my God, Sean couldn't make his work." No, Sean made his work. Sean's
Yeah.
flew. Last year, I watched him all year. He never broke that motor.
Nope.
He had that motor in all year till the end of the year in Rockingham. So
That's right.
I watched him all year, and that thing flew. Because when we went testing with him, that flew.
He just
And
got a
that's-
lot of bad draws.
Yeah,
That's racing.
and he gave up on it before. I can't say they gave up on it. He went with a Pro Charge Hemi.
Yeah.
So
Well, I mean, that's 90% of no prep kings now, either pro charge Hemi or screw blown Hemi.
Yeah, I'd rather not race than do a pro charged Hemi. I really would. I'd just quit.
I just don't want to work on the thing that much.
Oh, screw that.
That's way too much
Yeah.
messing around just to
Then
go
you're
fast.
just another pro charged Hemi in the crowd, you know. But if a turbo car goes out there and wins a race, they're like, God damn, the
Turbos
turbo
can
cars
still
are-"
hang.
Yeah.
Which we
Yeah.
can. It's just turbos are a little bit more intricate to figure out and get working.
Yeah. All right. So I got yelled at for gibbering a little bit here. You got 5 minutes too much. So you know what? Hey, like, share, subscribe, whatever you got to do. Tell your friends. Videos. There's 2 videos a week. We're going to have one on Wednesdays and one on Fridays. So that's what we're going to do for now. So thank you.